Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing WWC Week 13. Your Chicago Beartics taking on Huff and the New York Metangs. I win, plus Savage loses, and I qualify for playoffs. That's all it takes. I need a win against Huff, and I have to beat Savage. Huff needs a win versus me, or I need a win versus Huff and Savage to lose. Huff needs a win versus me and Savage to lose. Those are the only... One of us is not making it in. It's do or die for that last playoff spot. But both of us have to have Savage lose. So, for potentially the last time, we have Mega Medi, Curum Black, Mimikyu, Infernape, Manaphy, Jolteon, Nidoking, Mandibuzz, Whimsicott, Licky Licky, Meganium, and Corsola. Huff is rocking out with Sun in Groudon, Finny, Venusaur, Darmanitan, Cobalion, Snorlax, Gothitelle, Heliolisk, Drifblim, Alolan Persian, Mega Arrow, and Piloswine. The biggest issue I'm going to have with Huff's team is Curselax and Gothitelle. Because Gothitelle can trap, and Curselax is just so damn hard for me to break. Like, I'm going to struggle breaking it. I'm not terribly worried about Sun. I'm not terribly worried about Finny. But I'm very, very worried about Snorlax and Gothitelle. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the team builder. And hey, guess what? For the first time all season, coming off the bench, Licky Licky with an Assault Vest and Cloud 9, which shuts down Sand. I'm super, or Sun, not Sand. This is the one game I was saving Licky Licky for, I guess, was to bring it versus Huff for Sand, because Jake dropped his Rain, so I couldn't bring it there. There's no one with a Hail team, there's no one with a Sand team. So I am bringing Cloud9 Licky Licky. Shut down his Sun. Means no Chlorophyll from Venusaur. Drought does not give the boost to Fire-type moves. I am Surf, Flamethrower, Dragon Tail, T-Bolt. This is a weird set. So Surf hits Groudon really, really hard, especially with Sun down. Flamethrower hits the Venusaur hard. Thunderbolt is to hit Drifblim and Finny. And then Dragon Tail is to swap him out. It's to keep Curselax from coming in and setting up on me. It's to get... Because Finny's his only Fairy type, or his only Dragon Resist. But it's also because as soon as he sees Licky Licky, I guarantee you he tries to kill it with Gothitelle. I guarantee you he tries to trap me with Gothitelle, get rid of it so his Sun core can go. And every time Gothitelle is in versus me, because I'm AV'd, I take a Psy Shock and don't really care about it. I Dragon Tail the Gothitelle out, and then I switch into my Gothitelle answer as he tries to go back into Gothitelle and potentially trap me again. Darm is an issue for this thing. Cobalion is an issue for this thing, which is why I have Flamethrower to hit Cobalion switching in, and Surf to hit the Darmanitan switching in. Max HP, the special attack stat was what I needed to 2-co things, and then a little bit more into the Spadef. I didn't run any speed on this. I didn't see a point. Piloswine is the only thing that is near the same speed stat as me. Plus, Dragon Tail's a -7 priority. It moves last. So there's no point in trying to outspeed a Snorlax, because if it's Curselax, like, it's just going to get slower and slower. So that's why I went with a negative speed nature. That way I didn't drop my attack for Dragon Tail or my other stats. Speed was the least useful there. I'm really excited to try this and see how this Licky Licky does. It's going to be fun. I have Manaphy here with the Wakan Berry, max HP, speed stat to outspeed, Darmanitan, so I'll know if that thing's Scarfed, and then bunch of bulk, and then the special attack stat, that was all I needed at +3 to guarantee Okos on almost everything. I freely set Tail Glow on Groudon. Even a Solar Beam doesn't phase me. I freely set it on Feeny. I can freely set it on Venusaur. I'm not worried about that. I can freely set it on Cobalion. I can pretty freely set it on Darmanitan. I can set it freely on Snorlax. I can set freely on Persian. I can set freely on Gothitelle if he tries to trap me. I just go to +6. I can set it pretty freely on Drifblim. I can actually set a Tail Glow on Heliolisk too. I expect him to be Solar Power, but if for some reason he's Dry Skin, that just ruins Manaphy. I kind of need to get rid of Heliolisk before Manaphy does go into setup, and I guarantee you Gothitelle tries to trap me, but it gives me a chance to go to +6. Surf just rolls Groudon, Piloswine, Arrow, Darm. Psychic is to take out Venusaur, and then Energy Ball is to take out Tapu Fini. Surf at +3 does a lot of damage to the rest of his team, so if I can get the Tail Glow off, I'm not Z-Rain Dance, but if I can get the Tail Glow, the Wakanberry guarantees I live a hit from Heliolisk. Even a Spexed Thunderbolt I can live. So then I would go ahead and Psychic it, and it would die. Up next is Choice Scarf Infinite with Flamethrower, Focus Blast, U-Turn, and Vacuum Wave. This is the week of special attackers. I have no physical attacker this week. At all. I'm Special Ape, King Special, Kyurem Special. I have no physical attackers at all. And it scares me a little bit, but... Flamethrower is to torch the Ape, or not the Ape, the Venusaur, Cobalion, which is why my special attack stat is the way it is. I am max speed, Timid with the Scarf to force a speed tie with Cobalion. I'm very, very worried about weakness policy Rock Polish Cobalion, because that's something that Huff tends to bring, or I've seen Huff bring it, and that could just absolutely destroy me. I don't have a switch for that, to be honest, if he gets a weakness policy Rock Polish boost. So Flamethrower is hopefully going to tear that thing apart. Focus Blast is for Snorlax, it's for Piloswine, it's for Persian. Vacuum Wave is priority, even though I am Choice Scarf. If for some reason he gets the Rock Polish off with that Cobalion and the weakness policy because the Flamethrower didn't kill, I sack something to Cobalion, get 8 back in, get it to Vacuum Wave, because I'm going to be Choice Locked, and then Cobalion would go away. So U-turn, because he's, again, if he brings Gothitelle, he's going to trap. Every single time Gothitelle comes in, it claims a kill by trapping something. So Licky Licky phases out with Dragon Tail, Infernape can U-turn, Manaphy doesn't care if it gets locked in, because it just sets up to +6 and then runs. Phone Y. Okay. So being able to U-turn is really, really nice on that thing. It's damage, plus it gets me the ability to go into like Manaphy or something else that can take that thing out. We have Sheer Force, Life Orb, Nidoking. We are max speed Timid. That's to force a speed tie with I believe it's Finny, so I don't know if he's like Scarfed Finny for some reason. Ice Beam, Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball. Sludge Wave would be good, but Thunderbolt is actually better, so I can hit Aerodactyl and Drifblim and Finny, whereas Sludge Wave would just hit Finny super hard. Plus, he could go Cobalion on that. Earth Power is for that Cobalion, it's for Venusaur, it's for Healy, it's for a good chunk of his team. Like I said, with Thunderbolt, Ice Beam is for the Groudon, it's for Drifblim as well. It also hits Venusaur as well. And finally Shadow Ball because, and I'm max special attack on this one. Shadow Ball because Gothitelle can trap this, and Gothitelle is a good trap for this. So having Shadow Ball, I can chip down that Gothitelle with Shadow Ball, and at least do damage before King were to die to it. Because Gothitelle pretty much, if I see Goth, anytime I go King, I gotta double right back out, because it gives him Goth, and I don't want King getting trapped if I can avoid it. Up next, defensive, and I mean defensive. Full defensive. Mandibuzz with Rocky Helmet. Foul Play, Whirlwind, Roost, and Defog. Foul Play hits a lot of his team hard. The only issue is Cobalion. Cobalion literally just comes in and says, hello, hit me with a Foul Play. I'll take that attack boost, thank you very much. Which I'm not going to give it, which is why I'm carrying Whirlwind. Whirlwind is also to stop Snorlax from coming in and trying to set up on me. To phase that out, to phase Gothitelle out. I take Precipitable Blades from Groudon, no issue, and Foul Play it back. I can Roost, and I can Defog to get rid of Rocks, because I see him trying to set Rocks on me. Because setting Rocks is always good versus me. So. But yeah, Cobalion's an issue. I Whirlwind it out, and then if I know Cobalion's coming right back in, I go into 8. Or King. Last but not least, we're carrying Kyurem with the Ice-Beam Z, Fusion Bolt, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Dragon Tail. The Ice-Beam Z with the special attack investment is enough to OHKO a Groudon. It'll OHKO Drifblim, it'll OHKO Arrow, it'll OHKO Veno. Earth Power again for the Venusaur, the Darmanitan trying to come in, the Heliolisk as well. Fusion Bolt is for Finny trying to switch in. It's the only physical electric move that I've got, because water resists steel, so Flash Cannon's not the play. I have to Fusion Bolt in order to take out Finny. And then Dragon Tail is the last move. I am max speed, timid. Again, I'm speed tying the Darmanitan, so if it hits me first, it's either max speed or it's scarfed. And Dragon Tail, because he's going to try and trap me again, I can phase it, and then immediately go into Infernape and U-turn for damage, go into Nidoking and Shadow Ball, go into Licky Licky, which doesn't give a care in the world about what Gothitelle tries to do to it. It's to prevent Gothitelle from trapping me, because I do not want to get trapped. So, like I said, we got to pick up a win here, because Huff lost to Thriller, so a win here, and your Beartics make the playoffs with Savage if Savage loses. A loss here, and we're sitting on the outside looking in again. But regardless, we're going to finish at 6-6 at the worst, which is better than last season's 3-9, I think, was what we were. So we're improving. I can see the improvement. We're getting better. I'm ready to roll. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next week for the quarterfinals. If not, I'll see you guys next week for the team recap. But before then, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the battle. Wish me luck. See you guys next time. Check out the links in the description down below.